Welcome back, everybody. It is 8:12, and if you feel like a different person when you travel, well, you're not alone. A recent survey found nearly half of Americans say they embrace a totally different version of themselves while they're on vacation, because it's a vacation, right? Faye Travel Insurance asked 3,000 U.S. travelers. 45% say they act differently when they're traveling. 40% feel they become a completely different person entirely, and of those with a travel alter ego, 60% say that is actually the truest version of themselves. All right, on that note, we are joined by Lauren Gumport, VP of Communications at Faye Travel Insurance, to break this all down for us. Lauren, very good morning to you. We're glad you're not on vacation because we have questions. What inspired this survey?
Good morning. Yeah, so we surveyed these travelers. 60% say that the person they become on vacation is the truest version of themselves. So what does that mean? They say that when they take on this different travel persona, they will spend more freely, indulge more in food, partake in activities that they don't normally, and become more spontaneous and confident. There were also a few popular alter egos, if you will. The explorer, they want to uncover new destinations, find those hidden gems. But then you have the quiet observer, who just wants to soak it all in. So that type of traveler, they're probably not, making TikToks or doing any Instagram reels on their trips.
So what's the psychology behind these two different versions of ourselves?
I think that we probably feel like we can indulge in different parts of our personality when we're traveling. I don't know about you, but I am guilty of this. When I started traveling a ton 15 years ago, I then moved to different countries, a few different countries, Portugal and Ireland, for example. A lot of individuals say that traveling even helps them become more confident, start a new hobby, embrace spontaneity, and have long-lasting effects on their life in general, which is quite wonderful, actually.
Oh, yes. And do you think that some people, that other side of them, their travel alter ego, they take more risks when they're on vacation, like, going cliff diving and things like that?
Yeah, they go cliff diving, they go bungee jumping, they're skydiving. I work in travel insurance, so I'll obviously say purchase travel insurance if you're planning on partaking in those extreme activities.
Of course.
I have to plug it, obviously, right? But they also say, part of the survey, interestingly enough, said that 50% of travelers tell a white lie when they're traveling. So these white lies, the most popular ones, if you will, things they've done in the past, their name, their job, their relationship status, and even where they're from. So there's the travel alter ego. There's also telling some fibs when you're traveling as well. Seems like people are doing both.
Okay, I thought that was just when you're in Las Vegas. So that's just anywhere now?
No, that's everywhere. When you're on vacation, I guess it's everywhere, especially Vegas, but yeah, everywhere.
Okay, I was a flight attendant from Detroit in my 20s, but don't tell anyone, okay?
Okay.
All right. So final question here. What are other risks, though, if people shift to this totally different version of themselves when they are in vacation mode?
Yeah, I would say the two other personas that were really popular, the luxury lover. So you're spending more than you normally would, which is a huge risk to your bank account. And then the foodie, you're trying foods that you normally wouldn't be eating. So you probably want to be careful of street meat and all of the other fun, unique items that you're trying. You don't want to end up in the emergency room. Again, travel insurance. And then when it comes to high risk activities, you named it, extreme sports are incredibly popular.
Okay, street meat, I'm out on that. But Lauren, thank you so much for the incredible insight as people try to book their last vacations there before school starts up again. We appreciate the advice. Thank you.